Hello, everyone. I am really late. 6 minutes. I'm having this every Wednesday live from home, and we have a reconstruction next to our house. There was electricity problem, so I had to wait and then download everything out back and then just go to live. Hello, everyone. This is a live every Wednesday at 10:30, which I'm doing. It's a working hour. No one is quite comfortable to join this time because they're working. But I'm doing this and then recording this and then I'm posting it. It's all about time management every week. So every week, every Wednesday, we are having 10:30 a.m. Amsterdam time, Berlin time, Central European time. Time management live half an hour webinar where I will be very glad always to host you. The timing is not good, but it is recorded and it is what maybe in future I will just change the time. I'm trying different times sometimes, so I will find the best time and I will promote this live webinars or just talk or seminars, whatever you want to call it. And I will promote it more, then you will be more aware about this. And please send me your questions, whatever questions you have. I'm time management coach and not exactly time management, but also self-management coach. And I'm running my online Time Genius for Success platform because time management is for success. We all want to manage as much as possible, do as much as possible, be as much as possible productive for what? For being successful. Successful in family, successful in relationships, successful in work, successful in career, successful in a business, in our life. If you don't want to be successful, you don't care about your time management, you'll have more than enough time to waste. But the more we want to manage, the more we want to get, the more we want to reach, the less time we are getting because we have to do more. But here's the thing why I call it self management, because there is no time management. There is only self management. We can't manage the time. We can't stop it. We can't make it back. We can't bring it back. We can't make it further. So, time management for success. It is for me, it's self management. That's why I call it time genius for success. Because if you can manage yourself in a way that you can't control your time, then you're becoming genius in your time. You have to be genius to fit in those 24 hours and to accomplish whatever you planned to accomplish. We all have the same amount of time. All of us, successful people, unsuccessful people, you want it or not, you're getting every day this 24 hour. And you're very lucky to get it because so many people do not make it in the mornings. We wake up, we get the morning, we get the day in front of us, so we are the luckiest people because whatever you want to accomplish, all the resources are in front of you. These are called 24 hours. These 24 hours are all your resources. Today's topic is about focus. I'm going to have another live specifically talking about focus because today's topic is about focus related to social media. The most powerful factor, tool, existence in our history is social media. And you all agree with it because we all use it. Just from 8 billion people, 4 billion people minimum are using social media. Social media. Do you know how it is free? Social media is free, but using it has two sides effect. One side can make you very rich, which will cost you nothing. It is free. And the other option we get from social media is too expensive. Social media is too expensive because it costs you success, it costs you relationship, it costs you your potential, which you will not bring it to this world, and you don't have the second life to make it happen. You have only this one life to make your potential, make your talent, make your life happen. What are we doing with the social media? So even the title I posted there, it is social media. Scrolling social media is too expensive. Focus. We want it or not. Every day we get some amount of focus, like we get 24 hours. We all have focus. There's no way that someone doesn't have focus. When we say, oh, I don't have focus, that's why I don't succeed. We have it. But the difference is, where do you spend it? Do you spend it on whatever you have to do, or do you spend it on what the other people do? It all depends on that. And the main factor here is social media. The main part, the main role which plays in this whole picture is social media. Because before, when we didn't have social media, you could spend your focus on people like who you see in the street, who you talk or you work and you see your colleagues, or you have to travel to see people. Or sometimes TV and news, but you see there are also a limited number of people. And nowadays, you are all connected all over the world. And it depends on where you spend your focus. So many of us, all of us, we all have been there. Even a little amount of time, but we all did it. Be brutally honest to yourself. We scroll social media and we live the life which is not ours. We just focus what other people do instead of focusing what we have to do. Of course, you can scroll, learn, take things, be inspired, I don't know, be motivated. But it is lie that you think you scroll and you learn. You don't learn. Focus is the only thing which makes it happen, actually, because literally we have self discipline, consistency. But when you don't have focus in all of those factors, you have actually nothing. Focus and time are the same things. If you don't have the time, if it's not the time, it just you don't have this 24 hours. You can't invest it in your self discipline. You can't invest it in your consistency. But the same is the focus. You have it. If you don't invest it in it, you're not having it. You're not investing it in your goal. Then you understand what I mean. Focus is the main key after your time that you can make it happen. Where do you spend it? Before starting to master focus, before starting to understand what is focus, before starting to understand when you have to spend it, first of all, pause and understand where you don't have to spend it. Because it's much more important what not to do than what to do. We live in a basest period of our history. What we have more and more every second growing is destruction. From one side, these are opportunities. From the other side, these are distractions. And nowadays, it's absolutely not possible to have completely zero distraction condition. You can't have it. You have your telephone with you everywhere. Do you know how many people spend how many hours daily in toilet? You take it even with with you to toilet. Your telephone, you take it to toilet. Be honest to yourself. Who doesn't do that? Everyone does it. And have you ever tried to count how many minutes every time you go to toilet, you take your telephone with you, how many minutes you spend it there? Of course, you're not working there. You're just scrolling or doing something. You spend your focus there. You think it's okay. It's 5, 10 minutes. I'm out of work, of my work. I have to relax or I'm in the toilet. So I can do something else. But you don't understand that something else is not a relaxing, it's taking your focus away. I don't tell that you have to cut out yourself from completely for everything and only do your work. But at least, unless you're done the most important part of your main important task, just don't spend your focus other way. Because, okay, you see it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you still have like 6 hours because you worked like till 8, or I don't know, to make your things happen. But you don't understand that that's not only those hours that you have to work further. It's your energy and the focus, because there is no activity in our life that you don't spend energy and focus. And energy and focus are completely related to each other. Your energy is decreased, your focus is decreased. Your focus is decreased, your energy is decreased. This is the method that you can produce more time if you want. Yeah, you may have 24 hours, but depending the way you use it, the more productive way you use it, you can produce more time, because there are people that they can accomplish a task within an hour and then they repeat it many times. So then the others are completing that one task during the whole shallow hours from 9 till 5. Just count how much further is the other person who accomplished within an hour and repeated several times, like 4 or 5 times. So they are 4, 5 steps ahead. Take a paper and a pencil and write it down. What is that you have to do today, the most important task? And actually be honest to yourself, how much time do you need for that? But don't forget that that's not only the time, that's that focus that you have to invest, because you can make your focus very tired. Now to the point, focus. Where you don't have to spend it. You can't spend your focus on scrolling social media and expect to be effective and productive and efficient during your day. No way. When, most importantly, we start to understand where we don't have to waste our focus, it's first of all scrolling social media. When? Early in the morning. First thing you do, you get up. You just take your phone and you start to scroll. You're watching what's happening there, what happened, who posted what, who told what, what's happening in this world, what's happening that way. Scrolling social media means you are consuming negative news. You are consuming what the other people are doing. You are consuming all kind of different things. Why I mention social media, I don't taking a newspaper and reading just one news. I mentioned social media because this doubles the decrease of your focus. Why? Because when you are resting your focus on the wrong place, but it's one place, it goes very slow down. But when you actually scrolling social media, you have all diverse things you're watching there. What is it? You are every time switching off and switching on your focus from one topic to another one. That decreases your focus enormously. You can't have that much calories and energy during the day to fill it up, your focus back. It is decreasing. You can't end it up. When this is the reason that you always listen, always hear to multitask, because you will be not productive, not because it's just physically you can't manage or timely. No, you can manage. It's all about your focus, because once you have to switch from one task to another one, you're switching your focus from one thing and then you're switching it on to another one. And then you need 12 seconds for your brain to focus back again. And that makes your brain tired. Once your brain is tired, your focus is decreased. They are very closely related, and this is true for everyone. You cannot tell that, oh, I'm a person, I'm multitasker, I'm this, I'm that. Yeah, of course, there are people they have to do several things at the same time, but you're never effective. Then your self-care is decreasing. Take care that you don't use social media early in the morning. Just don't touch it. Because just remember, what does it give you? Does it provide you value? Does it make your goal happen? Does it complete your task that you in the evening before sleeping wrote down what you have to do? It doesn't complete anything. It doesn't accomplish anything. And it's morning hour, the most important time of the day. It was in my previous life, it's in my old videos, It's in my book, Effective Morning Routine. Morning is the most important part of your day because you're getting a full brand new package of focus and energy and the time in front of you. And depending how you open the package and where you invest it, that defines your day. So if you are opening it, and also it damages your brain, of course, the screen, the first thing after you wake up and take this small digital tool, it is damaging your brain. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Put it aside. Put it far. Do it for yourself. Do it for your goal. No one is going to do it for you. No one is going to teach you to do it. We are just giving you directions as a coach. Just don't do it. Try it before you refuse not doing it. This is the most important time that you don't have to scroll social media, not to decrease your focus, because your focus cannot be switched off and switched on and then be fully charged. As well as it impacts your mindset and your brain, depending what you put first in your head, that will define your day. Because your morning also defines your day. The way you start, it goes that way. Why? Because the focus is already there. Where your focus goes there, the energy flows. You know that famous saying. Actually, I don't know who told it, but it's very famous and I always repeat it. And I love it. That's the time-changing slogan, saying, whatever you call it. It's phenomenal. Where your focus goes, there your energy flows, grows. Where your focus flows, there your energy grows. Yeah. Okay. This is the first. Secondly, don't use your notifications while you're working. When you work, turn off your notifications. It's not about focus. Separately, we are going to have one live about focus, and I will have a webinar about focus. And there is a chapter in my both books, The Pilot of Your Time and The Effective Morning Routine. In both books, I have the chapter about focus. In both books, I'm talking about focus specifically, biologically, mentally, physically, psychologically, how it works, how you can master focus. Focus is not about to not have distractions. Focus is about how to focus in a distraction and how not to put your focus in that distraction. So one of them is the notifications. Why? Because when a notification comes, automatically you're looking at it, you're turned off from your subject and you go there. But once it comes, it's not only damaging at that moment that you're just distracted, but it is making you to open your phone. Once you open, there's some videos coming. There is some, I don't know, advertisement is just pumping up, and then someone wrote something. Oh, I see, someone wrote a comment, and then you're going and answering the comment. Do you understand? And then you're scrolling. 90% of notifications drives you into scrolling your social media. I mean, not the WhatsApp or messages, but 90% of notifications from your social media platforms takes you into scrolling it. At least one more video, one more post, one more comment. That's statistic. So don't do that. It's the second part. You're already saving huge amount of focus and minimum 2-3 hours by not scrolling in the morning and by not having notifications of social media in your telephone while you're working. And in general, just don't do that. Third, don't scroll social media before sleeping. 90% of time, 90% of people are scrolling their social media before they sleep. They think, okay, we are relaxing. Let's look what's happening. I do it sometimes too, and then I hate myself doing it because then I'm sleeping very bad. Then my brain is damaged. Then I'm having not right morning. Don't do that. Of course, sometimes you have work to do. You have supposed to make it there. You have announcement to make it there. And then you're in social media. Just have the willpower to stop there, pause there. You did it, just close it and sleep with it. Don't use don't use telephone before sleeping. That's in all my trainings, but we can't just completely get rid of that. We have to work. We live in a life that it's so fast growing, it's going all fast. We have to manage. We can't cut ourselves completely, or you have to go to live in a traditional economy. But once you understand that, even if you use your telephone or computer, just don't scroll. Don't scroll. Sometimes say, oh, I haven't seen what's happening in the world today. Let's scroll and see. What does it give you before sleeping? Except negative impact. That impacts to your morning because your morning starts in the evening. These are 3 times that you don't have to scroll your social media. And most importantly, you're going to scroll. You want it or not. Most importantly, don't scroll before you accomplish the most important task, most important calls, most important tasks. Don't scroll. And for me, as a mom of two small kids, don't scroll when you're with your kids outside. It can be dangerous. I don't mean that when you're sitting, that they're safe place playing, but when you're like, in a place when they can escape, so many cases happening. So many cases. It also impact on the kids. Sometimes they want to talk to you. They come to you. They say you something. They catch you. And you do this. That's the worst thing that you can do to the kids. I will have another live about motherhood, about time management for working moms especially, and time management for moms. Don't do that with your kids. Also fathers, don't do that. That's hugely impacting on there. And then in future, when you're older and they're coming and visiting you, I don't know what they will have though by then. Maybe all the robots. I hope no. But they're going to do the same to you. You will miss them. You want to talk to them, but they are not reacting because they are in their social media because that's what you did to them. These are the factors that you have to remember. You don't have to. It's just as a coach, it's my advice because these are proven tips, not by me only, but by successful, extremely productive people because I'm learning from them. And then I'm using it on myself. Once it works, then I'm using it with my mentees. And it always worked. I have never had any result opposite, which proves the opposite. No way. I didn't have it. Only ones who told me, no, I have to do multiple things. I have to scroll. I have to do because that's the way I'm feeling more productive and I need to do that. Because whatever I told them, I had cases. Whatever I told them, they found an excuse and the reason to do that. So whatever I do, they're going to find an excuse, but I'm sure they're not effective. And I know that they're not effective. Just focus on what you have to do. Imagine that focus that you're spending on scrolling, you all invest in your goal. You're either consumer, either innovator. I don't tell that we have to be Elon Musk and invent, I don't know, Tesla or whatever. Of course, it would be nice to be Elon Musk, but you by inventing, I mean, just to create, to be creative. If you're a content writer, if you're a business owner, if you're entrepreneur, yeah, they are different. Business owner, entrepreneurs are different people, especially when you're entrepreneur, because entrepreneurs are boring. They always think a step ahead. They always think what to do next. What else we can do? The other business, the other thing, which can bring me this, that. Business owner can be just he owns the business, she owns the business, and just run the business. That's it. Especially with entrepreneurs, this is hugely important to have only your focus because entrepreneur's mind is like this, it's not just two lines. And when the focus doesn't work right, then it completely will damage. That's why so many entrepreneurs are losing businesses. I myself was entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur, but I lost because I was focused on so many different things. I was doing all the stuff. It's not about multitasking even, but it's about they were not connecting to each other. They were not connected to each other at all. So I had to stop one, I had to lose the other one, I had to be damaged from the other one, and I had to restore the other one, which became more difficult than when I created it. So I learned my hard lesson. It's extremely important to invest the full brand new package of focus you get every morning first on your most important task. Once it's accomplished your task, you're becoming more motivated, you're becoming more productive, and then it feels somehow pretty more focused because whatever you accomplished, the focus grew there, the energy grew there. That will give you enough chance to sometimes sit and scroll. But even when you're scrolling, just try to learn something because endlessly scrolling, you're not learning. You are consuming. So what's life about? Life is about to create memories. Whatever we do, we want to earn a lot, we want to travel, we want to do good things with our kids, we want to drive nice cars, we want to create nice houses, we want to do charities, we want to take care of our parents. Whatever you do, most of things, what you remember with your kids, okay, we went to Italy, we went to France, we went to this, we did this all about the memories. And what do you want to create? What kind of memories? Your own memories, or at the end of your life, you have only memories of what other people did because you were scrolling so much and you were following what other people did. So either you are inventing, creating, and doing yours, or you are consuming what the other people do, which will at the same time decrease your ability to do your own. Don't follow what other people do. Learn, be inspired, get inspired. Just, yeah, look for what I do. But remember, the people you're following and sitting and looking, what are they doing? Do you think they are sitting and doing the same what you are doing? No, they are focused on to do more. They're focused on doing more. Like if you're following what Selena Gomez is doing. Actually, I never saw what she's doing. I just heard the name. Recently, it was very popular in social media. I just remember the name. Or Leonardo DiCaprio, or Angelina Jolie, or whoever it is. You're watching what they are doing. Do you think Angelina Jolie is going to sit and look what you are doing? No. She's keeping doing. She keeps inventing. Or other people. I'm not following them. I'm following Candace Owens or Elon Musk or Trump or Andrew Tate. Yeah, I follow those people. I follow different people because Grant Cardone, Elena Cardone, Amalia Sordell, Kate Middleton. I was following most of my life. Queen Elizabeth, she's my everything. I followed her to learn. Of course, she's not sitting and following me, but I didn't scroll to just learn about her. I just watch things. I learn things from her. I'm learning from Elena and Grant Cardone. I'm learning from Amalia Sordell. Huge, valuable things. I follow Luz Daniels, she's Dutch entrepreneur. And yeah, I'm following nice people just to learn, to look, to get inspired, to take tips, But every time when I'm about to spend more time on them, I think, oh my God, they're not doing the same to me. And I'm becoming a consumer and they are becoming a producer. It's your choice to become a producer or to become a just consumer. And at the end of your life, create memories of what the other people do. Please write your questions. Register for my free webinar. Just DM me. I will send you the link, and you can become a member of my Time Gems for Success platform. I will have interviews coming with successful ladies, still ladies. I will help men as well. And I will share interviews with you. And next Wednesday, 10:30, we're going to have another live. I will announce soon and I will promote properly. And please try to be present or send your questions. It was so nice for me to get messages last time. It's just my third live and it's not popular yet. And I got messages that they watched the recording because they were not able to participate. And we had very nice chat and very nice conversation. That's huge for me. Even if I can help one person every day, that's huge for me. This is my goal, to make people more productive. And I see someone is more productive because of me, thanks to me, or because of my help or self-guidance. That provides me so much more energy to produce more. Help me to help you. And you can also get my 2 books, The Pilot of Your Time, because time is flying and you are the pilot of your time. In Amazon worldwide is available. The link is in my bio. And also another book, which is first series of 3 series book, Effective Morning Routine. The 2 other series are coming this year, as well as my second big book is coming this year. Be yourself, be your authentic self, focus on your goal, don't consume, only take tips and move further. Have a lovely day and see you for the next Wednesday. Thank you. Bye-bye.